What's going on? Thanks for checking in. Today we have the Pro Hitters group coming through the building today. We're gonna be building some big rotational power and upper body strength, peeking these guys out, getting ready for spring training next month. So make sure you stay tuned, check this one out. Today we're gonna do upper body velocity based training. So what we have was we're gonna come in, hit a movement prep. We have a prone clean for 10, on-wall banded T-spine, push up the bird dog. We're gonna do this kettlebell scoop drill. Then we have a WTS, that's the what the strap. So we're gonna go ahead and use that for rotation. Then to our primer, we're gonna go overhead med ball toss for distance. Then we're gonna go single leg overhead toss for distance. We're gonna get the tape measure out there or cones, making sure these guys are competing because they're getting ready for spring training. They're gonna go compete for a job. So it's good to have that competitive atmosphere. Then after our primer, we're hitting our strength potentiation. So the potentiation piece at the beginning is a bench press on command for 4 reps. We're using gym aware today, relying on it, making sure we're right at about 1 meters per second. If they're a lot higher than 1 meters per second, we're gonna add more weight. If they're lower than 1 meters per second, we're gonna go ahead and take weight off. But how this is gonna be on command, they're gonna go down, rest the bar on their chest, partner's gonna clap, they're gonna have to explode up without using the stretch shortening cycle. After that, we're gonna go right into a kneeling med ball into the wall for explosive power. So we're revving up our central nervous system here with the speed bench technically, then going into a kneeling med ball. We're gonna hit that for about 5 rounds. After that, we're gonna go accessory, building a little bit of hypertrophy, adding some armor, if you will. We're gonna go overhead bamboo bar press for 10 reps to build durability in the shoulder. We're treating that almost as arm care. Then we're gonna go to a heavy bent over row. Gonna tell these guys they can be a hero today, get a big wide back, big squeeze to the belly button there for 10. Then we're gonna go a kettlebell banded suitcase carry. So this is gonna be a suitcase carry off the hip with the kettlebell on a band that's gonna oscillate. So it's gonna cause co-contraction as they walk. They have to tighten up the antagonist muscle and stop the kettlebell from bringing them into rotation. It's a very good core exercise, especially while they're swinging as much as they're doing. So we're limiting the rotation that we're doing this time of year because they're hitting constantly. So we're just getting our meat and potatoes out of the way. Then at the end, we're gonna do what we call OBJ. So we're gonna reach back like Odell Beckham Jr. caught that ball, that famous catch, on the GHD and come up. So we're gonna get big dynamic trunk activation there on that to finish it on as your core finisher. So make sure you stay tuned, we're gonna follow along here. So start with our hands to our side, and that doesn't really matter what you're doing with your head, just tuck your chin a tick and come up into a clean. Try to run your elbows high as you can. Run them high, like a Cuban press almost. Yep, like a power clean on the ground. So go through nice and strict for 10 of those. Then we're gonna go on wall banded T-spine. So get on the wall right there, scooch over this leg right here. Keep that one side pinned and then just open up and try to touch the wall behind you there. 5 push-up bird dogs each side. Nice and strict. Hey, and then what's the strap? Throw the arm through on the shoulder, and then you're just gonna flip it like so. We're gonna stand normal today. Squeeze everything. You're just gonna reach as far as you can and let it go. So rotate and reach. Rotate, reach. Hit 10 nice and strict each side. We're gonna grab the 10 pounds slam balls, so the narrow ones, and we'll go outside, all right? We're gonna compete a little. Watch your footing, it shouldn't be bad because you're just gonna throw it overhead. Put this cone at the farthest ball. First man up. Let's hit, instead of single leg overhead for distance, let's hit our single leg side slams. Hit 1 set of 10. Then we'll be over on a bench press. Gentlemen, we're gonna go peak velocity here with the gym aware, but how we're gonna do it is a little bit different. So we'll have the kabuki bar set up. We're gonna go out lower, hold on our chest the entire way. So we'll set up those pins to where we can hold on our chest. Partner is gonna clap, you're gonna explode up and then return right to the chest. We're just producing that power off command. And our goal is to maintain a 1 meters per second going on peak velocity. Okay, so we're gonna go 4 reps. 5 rounds of 4 reps here. Then we're gonna superset it with a med ball chest pass into the wall. So we'll go 10 and we'll go 12 pounder. And how we're gonna do this is 2 different moves. We're gonna press it into the wall and then catch ourselves in a push-up position. So press, catch ourselves in a push-up position. 4 to 2, 5 rounds. Hey, so as we get closer to the end of the off season here, working on peaking these guys out, I like to introduce this kind of stuff, strength, speed on command. Because in the game, right, we need to be ready to produce force on command. You're sitting off speed, right, or you're sitting fastball and off speed comes, you need to sit and explode off command. Same thing we're doing here. Then when we put it all together, right when we're getting ready to peak for spring training, we'll do more full stretch shortening cycle stuff on our strength speed exercises that's gonna peak them perfectly for spring training. Hey, so overhead bamboo bar press, you guys gotta be locked in here on this. It's gonna be single arm, so see how there's these 2 little things right in the middle? Try to place your middle finger right in the middle of them, so your hands ain't. You're gonna squeeze the absolute shit out of this. Split stance, doesn't matter what switch forward. You're gonna reach and press. 10 of them each side. That one's gonna be a little bit heavier than this one, just a tick. We can go 5s if we need to. Then we're gonna go bent over row. That's gonna be your exercise where you can be a little bit of a hero. We'll go heavy. We can go over there on the deadlift platforms, hinging down, big row. Then kettlebell banded suitcase. I'll set that up for you guys. That's gonna be over there, or I'll go outside with it, band on it, and you're just gonna let it bounce. Do a little bit more of like a toe hop almost. Hey, that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. Listen, if you want to use the same exact training methods that I use with these elite hitters in here, make sure you click the link in the description. We have our year-round baseball-specific strength and conditioning program for youth players, high school players, college players, and pro players. You can get a 7-day free trial to our app in the description below. And if you want to pick up one of those GymAwares that you saw today, the GymAware RS unit, click the link in the description as well. That's going to send you to their website. Also, they have the GymAware Flex. You can get that in the link in the description as well too. And always remember, pumping out weekly content on this channel. Do me a favor and subscribe for me. I appreciate you. We'll catch you next week. Game rewards the grind. It knows how much you've invested.